for break. We're losing 3,065 a quarter.
All because of the Stanley Powell article opposing development at Hinkley Shed.
Yes. If we're to survive, we've got to fill Carrington's advertising space.
Should keep him on a lead. What, if you're in here, speak. I'm sorry. I won't grumble. Dad, Tom Ruddock. Mum, Val Ruddock. It just came through the letterbox. Oh, wow! It must be thousands. It just popped through the letterbox.
Listen to this. £3,065 in payment for my advertisement.
Is there a signature?
What?
I said, does it say who it's from?
Yes, what? What? Entertainer of children extraordinary.
Where did you get it?
I'm the machine your mother used.
£3,065.
No,
Oh, don't deny it. I've seen that amount exactly.
I'm not denying it. I didn't just get 3,065.
You didn't get more.
Yes.
How much? What? I can't believe my eyes.
I thought you'd be pleased.
How could you? You haven't even got a cash card.
No, that was no problem. I just
Transaminate objectified.
and popped into the machine. You know, it's very interesting in there.
Oh, be
They've got-
quiet. I've got to think.
About what?
The money.
Well, isn't it enough? The machine was empty when I left, but I could go back and get some more when it's refilled.
No, you don't understand. You can't just go and take money.
Your mother did.
No, she put some in first.
Into the machine.
No, into her account.
She put money in just to take it out.
Look, I'll explain our banking system some other time. But all you've got to understand now is that you, Watt, are a bank robber.
Is that bad?
No one listed called Watt.
I was pretty sure I'd have remembered.
It's funny not to leave a telephone number or address. That's not all that's strange. Look who it's addressed to. Dad, Tom and Mum, Val. Still, why worry? If so eccentric wants to fill the gap left by Councillor Carrington, who are we to look a gift horse in the mouth? Too glib, Zoe.
I agree. We'll put it on hold until we know more about this mysterious what.
We'll have to take the money back.
Take it back?
I don't want any arguments. Take it back. Where do you imagine you're going?
Black holes and quasars. I'm doing what I'm told.
You can't just take the money back like that.
Why not? I've got my hat on.
They'll arrest you, put you in jail.
I'll be in and out quick. I can move quite fast.
But not fast enough. They'll have your description on wanted posters. On television. The robber in the deerstalker hat.
Good afternoon, Haxton Weekly. The cash till. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. Could you give me the details?
If Carrington carries out his threat and the other estate agents are persuaded to withdraw their adverts, then we really are up against it.
How about the overdraft? Would they increase it?
We could try, but I don't fancy our chances.
Mum, Dad, there's been the weirdest bank raid here in Haxton. Can I write it up?
Why weird?
The cash till was robbed, cleaned out. Then most of the money was returned, dumped on the bank counter by some really freaky woman.
Okay, Zoe, write it up, but Dad and I are a bit busy at the moment.
You haven't heard the neatest bit yet. How much money do you think's still missing?
I've no idea.
£3,065.
You said your uncle put up a force field, so is there any point?
I'm not trying to contact my uncle.
What are you trying to do then?
Get in touch with the research station on one of our satellites. I am too late.
Oh, has he blocked that as well?
You have to state the obvious.
Your father about?
No, he and Mum have gone to the bank. Oh, sorry, Councillor Carrington.
Oh, that's a nuisance. I brought this along. It's a written cancellation of my advert, but I wanted to speak to him first. When will he get back?
I'm sorry, he didn't say.
Can't be helped. Give him this. And tell him, if he's changed his mind about the Stanley Powell article, he can tear it up. He'll understand. I don't recognise you.
You don't?
No.
Perhaps that's because you've never seen me before.
Once seen, never forgotten, eh? Well, don't be late tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes, 10:30. My office. Last chap was always late. Hanging about in the cafe, I suspect.
Why should I be in your office tomorrow?
The name's Carrington. Haxton Estates? Look in your appointment book.
Appointment book?
Oh, not the brightest of the brights, are you? My computer's from the same company as this one. It's also due its service. And I take it you are the area engineer?
A service engineer? Yes, of course. I'll give this to Dad.
Something decidedly odd about that chap.
He seems to know his stuff.
Maybe. But ask yourself, how many service engineers have you seen wearing a deerstalker hat?
He would have had a bigger shock if he hadn't been wearing one.
I'm glad he turned up. Do you know why?
No. I've got a feeling I won't want to. I reckon I need my brains tested. Letting you, of all people, talk me into this.
Oh, stop moaning. Do you want to help Mum and Dad or not?
How's it going to help them if I get arrested for breaking and entering?
Then don't come in. I just want to get a peek at Councillor Carrington's computer. Just a peek, that's all. I won't damage it. Promise.
Promise?
I've said so, haven't I? What are you waiting for?
If I open this door, it will still be, well, a legal entry.
Well, don't unlock it then. Poke me through the letter thing.
Hang about? How are you going to get out again? What? What? Oh, the idiot. He never thinks things through. What? What?
You called?
Oh, you... Call it no.
Shut that creep about. Gave me a terrible shock.
Sorry. I couldn't sleep. Conscience, I suppose.
Conscience?
Yeah, it's something I'm sure you haven't got. But we humans have.
To stop you from sleeping.
No, to stop us from doing things we shouldn't, like breaking the law.
Ah, gibbering gibberish.
Getting into Carrington's computer like that is called hacking. And there's a law against hacking.
I'm not allowed to do this, not allowed to do that. I'm surprised you don't have a law against eating.
Which I suppose is your way of saying you're hungry.
Starving.
Thought so. Here, it's a sausage.
Pity you didn't bring some cream to dip it in.
No, you can eat it all. Come up with anything, yeah?
What? I know that Councillor Carrington doesn't tell the truth. What? Read that, man.
You're right.
I am?
Only Councillor Carrington's more than a liar.
He is?
He's a crook.
My office said you wanted to see me. Apparently there was some urgency. I take it you've come to your senses?
I thought you should have first sight of this. It states that through your wife, you control the development company and used your influence on the planning committee to railroad the scheme through.
You can't publish this.
Oh, can and will.
Where did this story come from? Who told you?
Normally, I'd use the newspaperman's excuse of protecting his sources, but I don't need to. The details were lying on the mat. Who sent them, I don't know, but I do know the facts are correct. We've checked with Company's House.
I'm warning you. Publish this and I'll fight tooth and nail. My reputation will be at stake.
I notice, Councillor Carrington, you're not denying the accusation.
I'll not forget this, Ruddock.
Just to prove I don't own you, Nag. Thanks to you, the development scheme's been dropped. Not only that, Carrington's leaving Haxton and selling his business. Cost me a week's pocket money, that did.
If you're short of money, I can get you some.
What?
Joking.
Really? Mum and Dad are at the bank now trying to explain away one of your jokes.
Well, what?
Dad, what did the bank say?
Do you want the good news or the good news?
I'll scream.
Both the police and the bank have accepted our explanation of how we came by the money.
And the bank have offered to pay a 10% reward on the £3,065.
Wow.
Which we've donated to the hospital scanner appeal.
And the other good news?
The bank are taking out a weekly advert.
Double the spread.
Great! Smiles all round except for one unexplained mystery.
Go on, Zoe, we'll buy it.
The identity of the mysterious Mr. or Miss. What?